Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu launches Vaccinate India program in Bengaluru. COVID-19 vaccine slots can now be booked through social media platform WhatsApp. Assam government inks memorandum of understanding with microfinance institutions. Tripura State Electricity Corporation Limited renews an agreement with Bangladesh government for power export. And Tokyo Paralympic athletes enter stadium as opening ceremony begins. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Ashutosh Sharma. Now the stories in detail. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has launched the Vaccinate India program in Bengaluru today. The program is organized by the Planning, Program Implementation and Statistics Department along with Sustainable Goals Centre and Give India Foundation. It aims at educating the masses about the necessity to vaccinate and clear misconceptions. Speaking on the occasion, the Vice President said that vaccine is the most effective shield against COVID-19. Speaking about vaccine hesitancy in some quarters, the Vice President said that it is necessary to educate and create awareness about the safety and importance of getting vaccinated, especially among those harboring doubts. Though recovery rate has improved and the number of infections has substantially declined, the Vice President stressed that there is absolutely no room for complacency and we cannot lower our guard. The government today said COVID-19 vaccine slots can now be booked through social media platform WhatsApp. In a tweet, Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia said the slots can be booked through mobile number 9013151555 by sending book slot to the number. He said after entering 6-digit OTP, people can choose preferred date, location, PIN code and vaccine type. The government today launched various initiatives on National Education Policy NEP 2020 to make education more inclusive and prepare students for 21st century. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan along with Social Justice and Empowerment Minister Dr. Virendra Kumar launched these initiatives in New Delhi. A booklet on 1 year achievements of the new education policy implementation was unveiled. The ministers also launched the National Initiative for Proficiency in Reading with Understanding and Numeracy Bharat FLN tools, along with Priya Accessibility booklet, resources on Diksha platform, virtual school on National Institute of Open Schooling, alternate academic calendar 2021-22 of NCERT were also launched to mark the occasion. Lauding the initiatives, Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan said the government is working towards digitalization of education and strengthening the sector.
के आधार पे पिछले एक साल में क्या किया उसकी एक डॉक्यूमेंट बना के हमने सर्व सम्मुख रखा है, पब्लिक डोमेन में रखा है.
Assam government on Tuesday signed an agreement with 38 microfinance institutions. Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma said that micro-loan waiver is revolved from the incentive to relief and impact over near about 20 lakh women. The MOU lays down duties and responsibilities of the two parties. The state government had earlier chalked out a mechanism whereby it will provide one-time assistance of 25,000 rupees to those who are making regular payments against loan till 31st March. As per the agreement, those loans which were not allocated as per Reserve Bank of India guideline, the concerned microfinance institutions will have to bear the full amount. Assam government will bear the loan burden of those women who were blacklisted for not able to repay the loan amount. Assam Finance Minister Ajanta Neog, Agriculture Minister Atul Bora were also present in the MOU signing ceremony.
non-performing asset বা যাক আমাৰ ঘৰুৱা ভাষাত ব্ল্যাকলিস্টেড বুলি ক'ব পাৰো যে যিসকলে লোন ঘূৰাই দিব সম্পূৰ্ণ
In an endeavour to promote farmers' well-being and enable them to dream big, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma is on a mission to create the much-needed awareness on the potential to upscale agriculture activities in the state. He has been touring different districts in the state to interact with farmers under government's flagship program focused to ensure that farmers come together as a group to form producers' groups and avail financial support and hand-holding, which the state government through Meghalaya Basin Management Authority (MBMA) has initiated in the state. Speaking at an interaction program with farmers at Ampati in southwest Garo Hills, the Chief Minister informed that Prime Hub is being set up across the state to provide training to farmers and entrepreneurs through MBMA.
Actually, our NPP government, get commercial. Our Yakon Tamatam Sumi, Dalostan program.
In Tripura, in a significant development in the Indo-Bangla Power Trade Agreement, the Tripura State Electricity Corporation Limited has renewed an agreement with Bangladesh government for power export that expired in March 2021 last. Official sources said the Bangladesh side was not interested in importing power from the northeastern state anymore, as they had been assured some better deal by other power suppliers. But after rounds of negotiations, the Bangladesh side gave a green signal to Tripura. TSECL MD MS Kele said that in 2016, TSECL signed the deal with Bangladesh for the supply of 160 megawatts of power, and the 5-year agreement expired in March 2021. After months-long negotiation, Bangladesh once again agreed to buy electricity from Tripura. He also said that the state is getting good rates from Bangladesh in comparison to the domestic rates. Arunachal Pradesh government has an initiative to train its civil services officers of 2020 through country's 3 top institutes. Talking to Twitter, Chief Minister Pema Khandu said a 4-month induction training is being held in collaboration with Arjun Jaitley Institute of Financial Management, IIM Shillong, and Northeast Judicial Officers Training Institutes. The Chief Minister in another tweet said, to improve services delivery, few steps have been initiated, which include enactment of Public Service Delivery Act 2015, the administrative training institutes being converted into a state of art, and MOUs with IIM Shillong for capacity building of government officers. The opening ceremony of the Tokyo Paralympics began today with the mask-wearing athletes entering the national stadium at a time when the coronavirus pandemic remains a major concern in Tokyo, holding the world's largest sporting events for people with disabilities. Tokyo is the first city to host Paralympic twice, having staged the 1964 edition. In view of the surging COVID-19 cases in several parts of Japan, fans have been banned from the Paralympics like the preceding Olympic Games. Due to these restrictions, only 6 officials are allowed to take part in the opening ceremony along with 5 athletes. The 11-member Indian group will participate in the opening ceremony. Asian gold medalist Tek Chand is India's flag bearer at the event. India is fielding their biggest contingent at the Tokyo Paralympics. In response to Assam government's appeal to all militant outfits of the state to shun violence, a group of 60 militants of National Liberation Front of Bodoland have joined mainstream today. The militant group, led by the outfit's platoon commander B. Gonaithi, have entered Assam territory at Kiajuli along Assam-Arunachal Pradesh border in Udalguri district. The militant group have carried some weapons with them. These weapons include 8 AK series rifles, 2 SLRs, grenades and some other ammunitions. Assam government has already decided to set up 2 designated camps for the NLFB militants at Kokrajhar and Udalguri respectively.
দলটো এইটো উদালগুৰি শোণিতপুৰ বাক্সা যিমানখিনি প্লাটন সেকশন যিমানখিনি কেডাৰ্ছ আছিল তেওঁলোকে আজি
In Meghalaya, the state police on Monday recovered the weapons dumped over the Jayao Umpolio bridge. The weapons were recovered after nearly an hour of search by the search and rescue team of the Meghalaya Fire and Emergency Service. These weapons, 3 in numbers, were snatched by unidentified youths from the police station in Maulai Mokrino police outpost on August 15. Police search began on Monday after reports of an anonymous letter claiming that the 3 weapons snatched were thrown into Wahumkra River flowing through the state capital Shillong. Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri today received the Sikh Holy Book of Sri Guru Granth Sahib brought from Kabul in Afghanistan at Delhi airport this morning. Puri carried the Holy Book and said he was blessed to receive and pay obeisance to the Sri Guru Granth Sahib. Later talking to reporters, Puri thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi for carrying out rescue operations. He said arrangements are being put in place to bring back the remaining Indian nationals. 78 people, including 25 Indian nationals who have been evacuated from Kabul, have arrived in New Delhi from Dushanbe in Tajikistan this morning. The evacuees were flown in from Kabul on an Indian Air Force aircraft.
Who are in difficult circumstances there, or arrangements are also being put in place for the remaining people. We are in constant touch with them, and I want to compliment the Ministry of External Affairs, my friend Jaishankar ji, Muralidharan ji, for having implemented this.
India has administered over 58 crore 89 lakh doses of COVID vaccine so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Union Health Ministry said more than 63 lakh 85,000 vaccine doses were administered in the last 24 hours. The ministry said 39,486 COVID patients recovered during the last 24 hours and the national recovery rate has reached 97.68%. Till now, more than 3 crore 17 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19. The country reported 25,467 new cases in the last 24 hours. Currently, India's active caseload is at around 3,19,000. The active cases constitute less than 1% of the total reported cases, which is the lowest since March last year. However, the daily positivity rate stands at 1.55%. Reporting 1,162 active cases, Arunachal Pradesh has a caseload of 50,887 released cases. The tally for the dead is 259. Assam is saddled with 6,648 active cases in its kitty, even as cured cases numbered 5,71,552 discharged cases. The death toll is 5,587. Manipur has 3,706 active cases, followed by 1,05,751 discharged cases. The dead account for 1,755. Projecting 2,930 active cases, Meghalaya has a turnout of 69,859 cured cases, even as the dead numbered 1,281. Burdened with 6,328 active cases, Mizoram has 46,789 cured cases. The tally for the dead is 200. In Nagaland, the active caseload is 916, while the released cases numbered 28,096. The death toll is 610. With 1,507 active cases, Sikkim has 27,466 discharged cases. The death toll is 367. Tripura has 1,135 active cases, followed by 80,355 cured cases, even as the dead account for 790. To end the news, the main points once again. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu launches Vaccinate India program in Bengaluru. COVID-19 vaccine slots can now be booked through social media platform WhatsApp. Assam government inks memorandum of understanding with microfinance institutions. Tripura State Electricity Corporation Limited renews an agreement with Bangladesh government for power export. And Tokyo Paralympics athletes enter stadium as opening ceremony begins. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.